No doubt, whether we like it or not, one part of our existence centers on it. We cannot live without it. It saturates the atmosphere. Directly or indirectly, we are involved with it. No option, no choice. Not a privilege, not an opportunity, but an obligation. It is called information. Good morning, and thank you so very much that you joined us for King's Local Daily on King's 88.5 with me, Sam Andrews, your radio vendor. Today is Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025. These are the papers we have in on King's Local Daily. The news, the nation's news since 1989. The Doyen Daily Observer, the In Profile Daily, the Doyen Inquirer, Oracle News Daily, and the Authoritative Heritage. We'll run you through the major and sub lead stories in the next few minutes. We get started with the news, the nation's news since 1989. Front page. State relying on social media evidence to prosecute lawmakers in action case. The lead story of the paper asking a question. State relying on social media evidence to prosecute lawmakers in action case. The photograph of Justice Minister Oswald Tuer on the front page. The footnote story. Budget performance hearing commences. Budget performance hearing commences. The back page of the news. Global responsibility. National opportunity. Walker describes United Nations Security Council non-permanent seat. LERC approves new electricity tariff for customers in Bakolu. Sparta TV conducts independent probe in allegations of abuse in World Bank project. Doe family regrets hurtful, harmful allegation against Senator Zoe Pennon. Government commits to improving civil servants' working condition. The photograph of Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine Kwen-Gafwan on the back page of the news, which is out this day for 40 Liberian dollars. You want to get a copy from any one of the vendors for just 40, no more, no less. The news, the nation's news since 1989, been on the newsstand for rack of ages, clear for me, very credible, reliable, authentic. You want to do business with them and you won't regret it. From the news, another Doyen newspaper, the Daily Observer. They too been on the newsstand in Liberia forever, surviving the odds of different kinds. This is the lead story. Capital Arson case, trial or dismissal, court decides fate of Kofa and others today. That's the lead story of the Doyen Daily Observer newspaper. Capital Arson case, trial or dismissal, court decides fate of Kofa and others today. The sub-lead story, Liberia leads global push for high seas protection, booster ocean conservation with BBNJ treaty ratification. Liberian-born Jean Collins Cooling wins Democratic primary in New Jersey, inspires a broader legacy of service and leadership. Local VP defends oil blocks acquisition, slams anonymous criticisms as cowardly and misleading. EA's Emmanuel Azango. The back page of the Doyen Daily Observer newspaper. Though family rift deepens over legacy and reburial dispute, that's the back lead of the Daily Observer newspaper. Though family rift deepens over legacy and reburial dispute, immediate hurts accuse Senator Zoe Penner of theft and betrayal. Extended family defense the senator in public letter. The back lead story, House Sergeant at Arms Johnson dies. House high profile death among staff in recent times. You want to get a copy of the Doyen Daily Observer newspaper, another credible newspaper on the newsstand for $40 Liberian. Reach out to any one of the vendors wherever you are and get a copy for a reasonable, no more, no less, 40, only 40 Liberian dollars. If you just tune in, you're listening to King's 88.5, and it's King's Local Daily. We are transmitting from Randa and Front Street, adjacent the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Today is Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025. Lead story, front page, the In Profile Daily newspaper. Sandor wields Cummings, a political dwarf. Did you get that? The lead story of the In Profile Daily newspaper. Sandor wields Cummings, a political dwarf. Deputy Information Minister for Public Affairs, Daniel Sandor, will describe the political leader of the Alternative National Congress, Alexander Cummings. Other stories, the front page. Walker gives Nukal a boost. Government launches compliance audit. CSNL defends Mayor Siafa. The back page of the In Profile Daily newspaper. Liberia is back on global stage. President Boakai. Doe family names Mami Doe outlier. Doe family names Mami Doe outlier. LDEA strengthens ties with India. LMHRA. Colinda, Liberia Incorporated signed Memorandum of Understanding. The In Profile Daily newspaper, like other papers, is out today for $40 Liberian. You want to get a copy from any one of the vendors, please do. If you are unable as per your location, then your radio vendor, Kings 88.5, has brought the paper to you. Next up on King's Logo Daily, the Doyen Inquirer newspaper, one of the newspapers that been around for millions of years in Liberia, surviving the odds, temptations, trials, monetarily to survive. You want to trust them, believe in them. They are reliable, they are credible, they got all the reputation representative of an institution. This is the lead story of the Doyen Inquirer newspaper. World Bank, new financing reaches 350,000 students in Liberia's public primary schools. World Bank new financing reaches 350,000 students in Liberia's public primary schools. CSNF rubbish allegations against Mayor Siafa, recognizes achievements. That's the city mayor of the Morovia City Corporation, John Siafa. This is how the back page of the paper looks like. LERC approves new electricity tariff for NEJCT customers in Bakolo. I like the creation, new word, eh? NEJCT. FY 2025 first quarter budget performance hearing begins. FY is just mean fiscal year. Fiscal year 2025 first quarter budget performance hearing begins. The Doyen Inquirer newspaper is out for 40, truly only 40 Liberian dollars. Reasonable enough to make a request to any one of the vendors without worrying. So you get a copy. Those of you in remotest part of the country where you can only access radio, well, your radio vendor is there with you with the paper. Kings 88.5. The Oracle News Daily and the Heritage, and then we are out. Like the Inquirer newspaper, the Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you, is reporting this as headline or lead story. World Bank pumps 88 million in education, targeting 350,000 students. World Bank pumps 88 million in education, targeting 350,000 students. The only story, the only lead story, the front page of the Oracle News Daily, reporting the truth to you. This is how the back page looks. Kofa's trial, a reflection of Liberia's troubling past, Senator Amara Conan said. And that's the back lead story of the Oracle News Daily newspaper. Kofa's trial, a reflection of Liberia's troubling past, Senator Amara Conan said. He's on the back page. Senator of Bapolu County, saying if the government isn't careful with the trial of Senator of the former Speaker, Councillor J. Fonanti Kofa and others, it will bring back the memory of what brought the 1990 war and could plunge the country into another chaos. Bapolu County, LERC says electricity tariff at 0.45 per kilowatt hour. The Oracle News Daily, like the other papers, It's out this morning and this day for 40 Liberian dollars. You want to get a copy from any one of the vendors, you have to. It's compulsory. We are in the world of information. Refusing or rejecting information, you are tossed to and fro. And you live in the world of denial and you are used, exploited, abused. You don't want to find yourself in such condition. The last but not the least on King's Local Daily, and then we are out. The authoritative heritage newspaper. This is the lead story of the heritage newspaper. Despite UN Security Council seat victory, Liberia founding ILO member failed to attend for first time, failed to attend for first time ever. Despite United Nations Security Council seat victory, Liberia founding ILO member failed to attend for first time ever. One of the reasons you must get a copy of the authoritative heritage newspaper to know why Liberia, as a founding member, is not in attendance for the first time. Other stories, the front page. COFA preliminary hearing arguments set for today as government second witness testifies. CDC scrambles for last minute deal as eviction deadline sparks legal firestorm. CDC scrambles for last minute deal as eviction deadline sparks legal firestorm. The chairman of the party, Anthony at Law, Janga Cole, on the front page. How the back page looks. This is it. 28,000 civil servants get salary boost. Buakai impatient with delays. Finance minister warns. 28,000 civil servants get salary boost. Buakai impatient with delays. Finance Minister Augustin Kpong-Gafwan warns. Minister Mark Jabate urges truth and unity amid grief. A call to rise above baseless accusation. House reviews landmark privacy legislation aligned with ECOWAS standards. DeLong demands ouster of Labor Minister over permit scandal. The authoritative heritage, like the news, Daily Observer, front page, analysts, and on we can name them. Very, very reliable paper. The heritage being around for millions of years in Liberia, surviving the odds. No wonder they are one of the reputable newspapers on the newsstand, which you must do business with. I recommend, and you wouldn't regret it. Reach out to any one of the vendors and request for the authoritative heritage newspaper, which is sold for 40 Liberian dollars, reasonable amount. If you are unable as per your location, well then your radio vendor has done it just for you. Kings 88.5. So thank you ever so much. That's all the time we've got for King's Local Daily on Kings 88.5, your radio vendor, on this 12th day of June 2025, Thursday. I'm Sam Andrews. The news is on at 1. Join us if you can. And that three, real talk.